What's up, guys? The new Fat Thor Marvel Legends MCU Endgame Wave they displayed at San Diego Comicon looks impressively cool, and I took some close-up pics and vids, and well, I wanted to go and share it with you guys, so let's get to it. Alright, right out of the bat, let's go and start with Fat Thor. He comes with his bum outfit, and he's got two head sculpts, one where he's, you know, no glasses, and one with the glasses where it's like, is he sleeping? And stuff. And he also comes with Stormbreaker, which I'm pretty sure is the same one that we've gotten in all our other Thors. His robe looks pretty awesome. Crocs on his feet look pretty sweet as well. I do like the waist articulation that they chose there, the pivoting joint instead of the typical, you know, forward and back. It gives it a more streamlined and cleaner look instead of looking like a toy. And I got some pictures of the back as much as I could because the case was pinned against the wall, and it's just more robe, and it looks like the little robe strap goes around the back, and it's got a pretty decent amount of wrinkles sculpted in, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, now let's go and get into the figures of the wave, starting with my least favorite one and going to my most favorite one. And so we will start with Vision. Now, for those of you wondering, Vision is the exact same sculpt as the Scarlet Witch and Vision 2-pack from the Infinity War film last year. I asked the Hasbro dude and he confirmed that, unfortunately. From the promo shot, it looks like they kind of de-pinkified his, you know, kind of magenta pinkish parts, but from seeing it in person and having that light shining right at his face, it was kind of hard to tell. But as you can see, he's made out of a translucent plastic now, and he's considered a phasing Vision, although I mean, I think it probably needs to be a little bit more translucent than that if you want to call him phasing. And for the BAF piece, he comes packaged with the Fat Thor body as well as Stormbreaker, no lightning effect. And next up we have Heimdall. Now, this figure is okay, not one of my most favorites. It is a new sculpt, you know, his cape looks cool, and his figure body sculpt looks like it could be cool. It's kind of hard to tell because the cape's in the way. I'm sure if you pop his head off, it'll come off, but I mean, we couldn't touch the figure, so I really couldn't tell. They did a great job. At least the face looks pretty cool. They got the eyes too, which is pretty sick. I kind of wish that they had done the armored Heimdall from Thor 1 and 2. I mean, that would have been so cool. And of course, he comes with his awesome Bifrost sword, which is a plus, and what looks to be Fat Thor's left leg. Now, this is as far back of an angle as I could get, and from what it looks like, I mean, his hood comes out, you know, he's got some hair that goes all the way back, which is great, and I think there's probably a sword holder. I'm not sure how it looks, if they actually sculpted it to look like a sword holder, or if it's just some, I don't know, random, just, you know, generic holder for the sword. So we'll have to see when we get a hold of that figure. Now, moving on to Captain America dude, we get him in his Avengers 1 suit. Now, Hasbro decided to do a haha and put him backwards, you know, shows America's behind. You can't say the A word without getting demonetized on YouTube, man. But aside from that, the texturing on the suit looks pretty darn good, and I really dig the shade of blue, red, and white that they picked for him. And based on this product still of him, his face looks pretty dang good, as well as his gloves and boots. Now, I was able to get a pretty decent amount behind the figure, and as you can see, he has a star on the front, as well as the back. See, at first I thought they might have done a weird contortion and just, like, you know, swapped his front to the back so that they could show off his star as well as his supposed booty, but he has a star on the front and the back, which I'm pretty sure is not accurate to the film. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's not accurate to the film. So hopefully they fix that in the final version. Maybe they'll have a better booty sculpt too. And with Captain America dude, he comes with Fat Thor's right arm and a shield. Now, moving into the top three figures, they're actually all #1, just #1 in their different ways. We'll go and start with Iron Man Mark 85. And ooh, does he look good. Straight off the bat, his helmet sculpt looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like a spot-on recreation from the film, at least for Marvel Legends quality. I mean, we're not talking Hot Toys here. The eyes look great. I love how all of the details are flush and smooth fitting as it should be. The paint looks great, and the roundness of his head looks great too. Now, as a side note, I absolutely hated the Marvel Legends Mark 50 Infinity War Iron Man. I mean, to date, I still do not own a Mark 50 Marvel Legends Iron Man because I just don't like that, But they went total redemption mode with this Mark 85 because he looks great. They really nailed it. I had a feeling that they were waiting to put it out till after the movie because they wanted to nail the sculpt as a redemption for the Mark 50, and I think they won. Hardcore. Even the back, as far as I could go at least, because of the wall, it looks like they got the sculpting going all the way around and the paint as well, so I mean, they really made this figure awesome. And he comes with tons of accessories too. He comes with Thor's left arm that also has the little GPS device hand that you can swap out. He comes with 2 additional hands, the little open hand, typical blaster hands, and then the fists, and he comes with a Hulk version of the Nano Gauntlet that you can actually swap out onto the Hulk BAF from the Endgame Wave 2 wave. You know, the one with Rescue and War Machine? So that is a major plus. Hasbro certified redemption from Iron Man Mark 50. And moving on to the Iron Patriot Man. Hasbro went to town on this figure. Just everything about it is just extra. I mean, just the armor sculpting, extra. The missile launchers, extra. The cannons, extra. Just everything's extra. They really put so much just details and just effort into this figure. I mean, this feels like it should be a BAF figure with all the details and just the quality that they have on it, but it's not. It's an individual figure. And the sculpt, like I said, looks absolutely off the charts. Even on the back, they continue to, and the paint. I mean, they went 360 on this guy. Now for paint, it looks like the silver and red are the only things that are actually painted, and the paint looks pretty good. I like the vibrancy of the colors. As for the body though, it looks like it's molded in this kind of metallic-y, marbly blue, which personally I don't mind marbling in certain situations, and this one is certainly one of them. It looks great, and I just love the design choices. His face looks mean, and just I really love this figure, guys, and I think a lot of other people do too, because pre-orders for this guy was sold out before Comic-Con even opened the next day after they revealed this wave. So yeah, but if you didn't get one, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they're gonna make multiple batches of him, because I mean, they are a business, and businesses are in the business to make money. And finally, finishing off the wave, we have Valkyrie in her hero Valkyrie suit. Finally, I mean, we've all been waiting for this since what, 2017? But it is finally here, and the wait was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. Anyway, she's got lots of gold on her, and you guys know I like gold, and they picked a great shade of gold, and it looks great on her. The white looks absolutely fantastic as well, and I love the little waves that they put into her cloth pieces. It's a really nice touch, and the face sculpt is a spot-on representation of Tessa Thompson, which is definitely a plus. The sculpted flow of the cape just looks very dynamic, and if you look closely from this back view shot, it looks like she might have some sort of symbol actually molded into the very back center of her cape. It's kind of hard to tell if that's the best angle I could get, so we'll just have to see when the figure comes out what exactly that is. And for the BAF piece, she comes with Thor's other leg, as well as her sweet sword and a sheath to go with it. Now I'll be interested to see if the sheath actually like attaches to her anywhere. That would be pretty cool. Well guys, overall the Thor BAF figures are a very exciting and well done wave, with the exception of Vision, but that comes with a caveat. You see, if you were lucky enough to get the Toys R Us exclusive Vision and Scarlet Witch Infinity War 2-pack, then yeah, it's a letdown because it's the exact same sculpt with, you know, semi-translucent plastic and meh. But if you were never able to get that 2-pack, then this is a major win, because that Vision is a great sculpt. Anywho dudes, pre-orders for this wave is already up, which I'm sure you already know of, and now you guys know which one are my favorites, but which one are yours? Drop your favorites in the comments below. And on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey, no.